Hello AP Psych students, my name is Maddie Oka and my project is movies containing or based on Freudian concepts throughout film history. Just a quick warning, I'm spoiling pretty much every movie I talk about, so if you come across a film you haven't seen and you think you might like to, go ahead and plug your ears. Our first Freudian movie is Psycho. In Psycho, the Freudian concepts are Norman Bates' sexual repression that he experiences at the hands of his mother, and because of this, he's unable to reconcile any feelings he has for women, and this drives him to commit multiple murders. Our second Freudian movie is The Graduate, starring Dustin Hoffman as Benjamin Braddock. Ben is between graduate school and undergraduate school when he has a steamy affair with Mrs. Robinson and accidentally falls in love with her daughter at the same time. The Freudian concepts coming into play here are the competition between mother and daughter for the attention of the same man, as well as the fascination that Ben has with this relationship with this maternal figure. Our third movie is Bonnie and Clyde, based on the story of the bank robbers of the same name. Throughout the movie, Clyde has a fixation on his inability to make love to Bonnie, which is a major Freudian concept, as well as Clyde's fascination with his own death. Our fourth Freudian movie is Chinatown. This movie is rife with Freudian concepts, but to name a few, Evelyn Mulwray, the main female, is raped by her father at a young age and gives birth to a little girl, meaning that her sister is her daughter, who are both in competition for attention from her father/husband. Lots of Freudian concepts in this one. Our fifth Freudian movie is Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly, a character who goes back in time and accidentally seduces his own mother while she's in high school. The Freudian concept that comes into play here is again the weird sexual relationship between the parent and the child and the trauma that this can cause. Our next Freudian movie is Fight Club, starring Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Helena Bonham Carter. The Freudian concepts that come into play in this movie are the bunch of guys working out their daddy issues by fighting with each other, as well as the projection of the superego onto Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt's character. Our next Freudian movie is American Beauty, starring Kevin Spacey as a disenchanted suburbanite who falls in love with his teenage daughter's best friend. The Freudian concepts that come into play in this movie are again the competition between the two women for the attention of a father figure, and again the weird sexual relationship that goes on between a parental figure and a child. Our final Freudian movie is Big Fish, starring Ewan McGregor. It's the tale of a dad's life as told to his son and his son's fiancée. The Freudian concept that comes into play here is the constant competition that the son has felt throughout his entire life with his father for the attention of others. Finally, we have a couple statistics on Freudian movies for you. Freudian movies tend to do very well domestically, with the highest grossing being Back to the Future, making $210.6 million domestically, and the lowest grossing being Chinatown, making $29.2 million domestically. The average domestic gross for a Freudian movie is $72.6 million. This has been Maddie Oka on Freudian movies throughout film history. I hope you learned a couple new things, and I hope that maybe the next time you watch these films you notice a couple of the Freudian themes pointed out today.